Nothing but our wit and our will to save the world. So stand and fight.
No way we all get through this. I got no plans tomorrow night.
I'm always picking up after you boys.
The Avengers Age of Ultron is written and directed by Joss Whedon. The film follows the group of Avengers superheroes that have come together: Thor, Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, Black Widow, and now Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. The film follows as Tony Stark and Bruce Banner create Ultron, who is an AI intelligence system. However, when that gets screwed up, the Avengers have to fight Ultron and stop Ultron and what he is trying to do to Earth and the Avengers.
I tried to create a suit of armor around the world, but I created something terrible. Artificial intelligence. It's called the Ultron program. I'm sick of watching people pay for our mistakes. Isn't why we fight so we can end the fight and go home?
Now, like many, I am a huge fan of the first Avengers. I thought it was really cool to see these heroes on the big screen for the first time. A lot of people thought this idea would not work. A lot of people thought it would not be at all good. But it worked, it was witty, it was fun, and I loved it. And if you are a fan of the first one, you will definitely not be disappointed, because this one lives up to the hype. It lives up to the expectation. First off, I have to say the best thing is the directing and the writing. I thought once again Whedon really exerted himself and really just made these characters and the dialogue and the witty banter between each other work just like in the first movie, and I thought it worked brilliantly. I thought that the relationship between Black Widow and Hulk was also very interesting. I never would have thought that they would become a couple, but it somehow worked. And once again, like in the first movie also, the chemistry is fantastic between Robert Downey Jr., Hulk, Captain America. Everybody really brings their own. And even Hawkeye was really good, and I love what they did with his character. And they really grounded him as a real person, and that's what I love it when movies do that. I'm not going to spoil how they do it, but they really do an excellent job at really making us care about it.
I was designed to save the world. People will look to the sky and see hope. I'll take that from them first.
And Ultron is expertly voiced by James Spader. He did a great job at making a villainous and yet charming and actually surprisingly funny turn as Ultron, and I think he did a really good job. Also, Paul Bettany as Vision was really awesome. I thought he did a great job fitting in with the group, and I can't wait to see what he brings in maybe future installments. I'm not going to spoil it, but it could be really good. Now, I would not say this movie is as good as the first movie. I still think the first movie is a little more entertaining. And I would even say that Captain America the Winter Soldier was even better than this movie. And there are a few problems with the movie. Number one, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are fine characters. I thought they worked well with the movie. I just think that their accents really dropped a lot. And I think they should have been a little more developed as characters.
We can tear them apart from the inside.
Also, at times, this movie feels very, very overcrowded. I actually heard Joss Whedon is going to release a director's cut on Blu-ray that's over 3 hours long, which is insane, with an alternate ending also. And you can really tell that some of this stuff has been cut out, especially during this scene where Thor goes to a well, possibly setting up Thor Ragnarok in the future. And there's also development of Captain America Civil War, and the Avengers 3, of course. I'm fine with them developing those things in this movie. I just wish that it would have been a little more cohesive, and wish it would have been a little more clean, and not so messy at times. And yes, there is an after credit scene. I will not spoil it. I definitely will keep my mouth shut. I would say it's not the best after credit scene, and maybe it won't get you that excited, but it's definitely worth staying after the credits for. Overall, guys, I had a great time with this movie. I had a fun blast with these characters once again. It's probably one of the funnest movies I have seen all year long so far, and for that reason, I am going to give the Avengers Age of Ultron an A-.
That's the best you can do! You had to ask.
So guys, when you see the movie, let me know what you think about it. Do you agree? Do you disagree? And let me know what's your favorite Avenger. And until next time, I'll see you then.